Hi, this is Sally and Richard traveling. Thanks for joining us. Today we have the treat of taking you on the Ozone Trail in the Columbia River Gorge on the Washington side. This is going to take us down to the climbing wall where all the rock climbers are climbing along the ozone ledge. It's going to be exciting.
Today's travel video is located in the Columbia River Gorge at the Ozone climbing wall. From Portland, Oregon, you would cross over the Columbia River, travel about 23 miles along the Highway 14 to the east along the Columbia River to the Ozone climbing wall. Okay, we're working our way down this trail. It's a fairly steep trail coming down here, and we're part of the way down at this point, on our way down to the rock climbing. Okay, we're continuing to descend down this trail close to the rock climbing here. Fairly steep trail here, gotta be very careful, but it's a nice little trail. I'm gonna pan up here. Here's a few folks that are doing some climbing now up on this wall. Okay, we're working our way down to the wall that they climb. We're looking up here. You may not see this person up there just kind of hanging on the wall there. We'll get some closer shots here in a minute. It's kind of like there's various starting points along this wall. You choose one of these paths and choose the area you want to use. Here's a good shot of the wall looking up. And then some of the folks are just down in front of us here. It's probably a 300-foot wall there. Pretty jagged rock, looks pretty challenging. Okay, this is where the climbers are getting ready. We're on a ledge here, another 300-foot drop to the right. And then we have this wall. There's somebody up there, but you're not going to be able to see them here. Okay, we've got the climber starting his ascent up this wall. Looks like he's got it totally under control. Moving higher. Looks like a really challenging rock here to climb.
Try to thug your way up. I mean, you'll fail miserably.
Really?
So that's what's great about climbing. So it's like you're always solving a puzzle.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And suited to your body and your abilities. And so you're always figuring it out. So there's always a new challenge.
I see.
Yeah. So to me, it's like a physical puzzle. You know, I see this face, and I'm trying to figure out how am I going to
do it. Sally, what do you think about this rock climbing so far?
Oh, I think it's amazing. I mean, this trail is technically very difficult, straight up, lots of boulders, and these guys and gals are carrying 50 or more pound packs on their back and doing this narrow, rocky trail. It's amazing the dexterity that you'd have to have that pack and do this trail. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. It's beautiful down here, but it's tough. It's a tough trail.
Okay, we've got Erin here. She's on her way up.
She's doing great. This is going to be all over the internet, Erin. Don't mess up.
Looking good. She's got all the right steps there.
Nice. Work.
He's got her helper here, guiding her and handling the rope.
Yeah, it's a little chassis.
Bashar's checking all of his ropes. He's
My nemesis.
got his shoes. He's ready to
I
go.
mean, that was really
Gonna
smooth when you did it.
scope out his path.
You look good doing that.
He's taking off here.
I wouldn't go that far. Sorry, Olive. You wouldn't. That's just my own subjective, personal. But you know what? I'll
Doing real good there. He's fast. Just outside of Vancouver, Washington, on the Columbia River and the Columbia River Gorge. The Ozone climbing wall off of Highway 14, one of the best walls in the Pacific Northwest. Got another climbing going up this wall.
It's just like an adult playground.
Got his partner there helping out. This rock is known as basalt rock, formed many years ago, old volcanic rock. The Columbia River Gorge was formed when massive ice formations in the Montana area melted and the water just came rushing down through what's now the Columbia River and dug out this gorge, which is now known as the Columbia River Gorge. This is a shot of the Columbia River in the Columbia River Gorge. We're looking in the state of Oregon. To our far side there, the Cascade Mountain Range. We're near the Ozone climbing wall. We're working our way back up to the trailhead. We've been by this trailhead 25 years and never stopped. Always saw cars parked off the side of the road, but figured it was just another trail, so we checked it out and it was this rock climbing trail, so we came down here to see what it's all about. It's a very strategic, takes a lot of strength, and you need to know what you're doing when you're rock climbing.
And high